We now cross over to Lee Funeral Home here in Nairobi, where Vincent Oduor is on standby. Vincent, it must be a beehive of activity at that place right now, isn't it?
Absolutely, I can tell you right here at a Lee Funeral Home today, it is a very busy day, and there are a lot of people who are milling around this place to try and just find out what is happening, because they've had the information that the body of the former president Mwai Kibaki has been brought here, and therefore people are milling around to really try and see what is happening. And what I've just realized, the Lee Funeral Home is along Kodek Road, and so far the road has been closed because the military police have taken over, and the military police right now are in charge of the security around the funeral home, and also they are now in charge of traffic along these Kodek Road, and only vehicles from Hurlingham are allowed to use this road. As you can see, one side of the road, these are vehicles from Hurlingham. They are allowed to use these Kodek Road, but vehicles from the other places, especially Rough Butcher Road, are being turned back, and they are being told to take a U-turn, and they are not allowed to pass in front of Lee Funeral Home, and therefore these has really changed the traffic dynamics around this place. But the information that we know right now is that ODM leader, or Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate Raila Odinga, was able to visit Lee Funeral Home, and he was here for about 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes he left without talking to the media or without addressing us, but he was here accompanied by some of his aides. And remember, Kibaki is a very critical person as far as Raila Odinga, because together they were able to form the Grand Coalition government, especially after the 2007 post-election violence, and therefore Raila Odinga, having shared government with Kibaki for a period of 5 years, him coming here, being the first one to come here to view his body, is such an important thing to Raila Odinga. It is such a personal thing to him, having shared the government together. Right now we are just camping here to try and see if there are other top government officials or leaders will be able to come here. But as media, we haven't been allowed to get inside the Lee Funeral Home, and the military police are in charge, and they're not allowing anybody access unless you are a top leader or top government officials who have been allowed to gain access. But so far we are camping here, and we'll be able to update you on the people will be able to come, and also what is happening around this place. That is for now. I'm taking you back to studio.